Hello and welcome back to another episode of Cities Skylines. My name is Classic Tim and I just want to start recording here because we've just hit 65,000 people, we get a new plot of land, and we have unlocked monuments, which I'm interested in. Um, yeah, I was just working on placing some stuff down here. Looks like we need some water for this guy. Yeah, our trash problem wasn't great, so that guy should help cover all this a little bit better, without lowering the land value too much. And then maybe we can place another one. Well, there's some people right there we kind of don't want to get sick. Since we've upgraded this area a little bit, the trash is actually a bit more of an issue now. So I don't want to place it where there's a lot of people. It'd be crazy if I could get it under here. No, that's not going to happen. Maybe, see, that's up on the mountain there, so we're never going to get that there. So the citizens right here, I don't want to get sick. Maybe I'll put this here, and then D-zone. Okay, that's actually commercial, but we'll D-zone this area up here a little bit. Just right here, and make that commercial. There we go, so now we don't have to worry about that making people sick, because most of this stuff is just highway here anyway, plus the little cargo harbor, so that should be fine. Now, surprisingly, we're getting not enough goods to sell from these stores, which is interesting. We're getting that everywhere, but we've got 2 cargo harbors importing goods. Is there another way to import goods that I don't know about? Because, I mean, I've only got 2 real access points to water here, and both of them have cargo harbors on them. So, should I just put down, like, a second one right here? Will that improve that? Or can I put more budget into it or something? I don't know. Unique buildings. You know, I didn't think about this, but maybe we should put a lot of budget into education, because we've been having a problem with education. So that might help our situation out. I didn't think about that. But yeah, so where's... Ship harbors can support more ships with a bigger budget. Okay, well, let's upgrade that all the way. Because look, we're getting this everywhere, and we're getting abandoned buildings. This is not good. This is not good. We were just running so well, and now all of a sudden, we got abandoned buildings everywhere because they don't have enough goods, apparently. And I don't have any more access to water. Actually, speaking of water, we are low on water. So let's throw down several more of these water pipes. Let's throw a couple. We got a couple here we can throw by the highway that just no one's even gonna notice. There we go. That should work out for right now. Yeah, just not enough goods to sell. I could just throw another one right here, maybe. That might be worth it. I'm gonna try. Throw down, ship out goods and bring in materials for your industry and power plants. Place a cargo harbor on a seaside location where... So that doesn't say that it brings in goods, though. The harbor provides an outside connection for passengers to the city. By sea, tourists arrive to the city and leave via the harbor. Place the harbor on a seaside. Yeah, see, this is ship out goods. It doesn't say ship in goods. But placing one of these definitely fixed our problem last time. So I'm just going to go ahead and place another one. And then connect it up here. Just connect it right there. And just kind of hope that works out. And then I might bring this. Apparently they need power and water. So we can do that for them. I do not need new land right now, but I will consider it. Thank you. That's cool. You can actually put those in the water. It's interesting. Okay, so they got power and water now. Sewage. Do we have a sewage problem? Yep, we need another one of these water treatment plants. That's not a big deal. We're very good at that now. Place that there. Connect the water to it. And the electricity. Okay. So yeah, look, we're getting this all over the city. So obviously we need more goods. I don't know where we're going to get more goods. You know, I don't know if a second harbor right next to this one's going to make a difference, but we might as well try. See, I just feel like they're still going to get the same amount of ships. You know, if the ships are just coming one at a time, no one's even coming to this one. Maybe this one is. Oh, see, that's going right to this one. So who's going after this guy? Oh, geez, that's expensive. Okay, this one's coming here, I guess. Looks like traffic isn't good at the moment, though, so we are going to want to connect this coming up right there. And actually bring that back a little bit. I don't want that. Let's go to curved road and kind of curve like that. And then we can come up and over, hopefully. That actually could be kind of difficult due to the slope right there. Can I get that up at all anywhere? Not without really bringing it over. I don't like that very much. So let's just try going straight up from here. That's too close. Bring that up. Come on, you can do it. There. 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 Okay, so that's not ideal, actually. Let's pause this for a second just to bring this road. I'm going to bring this road kind of up this way. And then down kind of this way. So that way we can connect it right here and right there. Okay, that should be good right there. And then we can kind of do the same kind of connections. Hopefully. Can I get this out at all, maybe? That's a little windy, but it should work. I'll bring this out. Make this a little bit more straight so we can get that connection out of there. Because the connections to these harbors are extremely important. So that goes from there to there. And from here to here, and we need to get off from here. We can kind of use this one. Oh, actually, hold on. That's not supposed to go there. That's supposed to go right here. Like that. Okay, so now we've got the connections, hopefully. So that should definitely take the pressure off of right here for sure. That's a bit of a sharp turn for people to make, though. So I think I'm going to see if I can bring one actually straight down here as well. And delete this one. I think that's actually going to work out better, because then it's just more of a straight shot for people to get here, instead of having to come this way and take like a very obtuse turn, which actually slows down the cars a lot. Alright, is that helping our goods situation at all? Man, look at all these abandoned buildings. These are all the commercial buildings that just have lost their goods. You know, is this helping at all? You know, they really do not give you any kind of guide to say, oh, hey, by the way, you should put down some stuff to so that way the commercial buildings can have goods. It doesn't say that anywhere. I just kind of guess with the cargo ships here, and it seems to help. But I mean, at the moment, we're really not doing well. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another one over here as well. And I'm going to put another solar array over here to kind of combat me destroying some of these. Let's put two. Let's put two down. Let's throw two down right like that. Alright, and then we can destroy some of these. Or actually, we could probably move them. Nope, I think I'm just going to break them. You know, we're just going to be moving to solar power for the most part anyway. So we'll just break all these extra ones. And then place down another cargo harbor right here. Transportation, cargo harbor. Alright, we're going to break these as well. But hopefully this works out for the better. Okay, and cargo harbor. It just seems odd that we have to put two of them right next to each other for it to do what we need it to do, but you know, whatever we gotta do, we'll do it. Okay, we might have to bulldoze down a couple of these to let the road through. So just connect that right there. Connect that to there. Alright, so now we've kind of got like a connection for all of these. And maybe we'll connect this coming out right there. We'll bulldoze this one down too as well. Just get rid of all of them. And kind of bring this coming out right there. Okay, so that should help some, hopefully. And we're making profit now again. So it looks like a lot of those cargo, there's still a couple, but it looks like a lot of them have disappeared maybe, or maybe not. Nope, we're still getting that problem. Are there other ways? Am I missing something? I don't know, like, what else I would do. Airport, no. Trains? Maybe trains. Build a cargo train terminal to allow trains to carry goods and raw materials. Yes, we need a train. We need a train system. I didn't even think about that. Okay, what's this one? A train station and a cargo train terminal. Yes, we need a cargo train terminal. For sure. Where is the current train track? Is this the only train track connection I have to my city? Looks like it. Okay. So we need to put down... I mean, I suppose I could put it right here, you know, and just have it connect right to the highway. Trains, trains, trains. I can't believe I forgot about trains. Okay, so we'll bring out... Yeah, let's get some roads. We'll bring out this, coming out this way. Maybe we can, I think we might be able to do a little something better with this type of road. Come up to here and down to here. Can we kind of combine this intersection? Probably not. Okay, so let's just bring this, go back to the straight road here. Bring it up and over. And down on this side again. Okay, and this will allow us to make the connections that we need. Oh, not right there. I probably should have thought about that a little bit more. Yeah, let's just bring this back a little bit. Curve it in. I could possibly buy more land. Don't think I need to at the moment, though. Because I don't want to buy this land right here. Definitely not. Alright, we'll just bring it up like that and bring it down like that. Okay, let's get the train station down so we can kind of see how that works out. So yeah, we should just connect that right there and then bulldoze down these tracks. We can't bulldoze down anymore, so I think we may have to move this more like right there. Okay, that's gonna be pretty tight. We don't have a lot of connections here. Let's go ahead and hit the train tracks, connect from there to there. Okay, we can do that. It doesn't look safe. And somehow we're gonna have to get power way out here. I suppose just by doing this, it's the only thing we can do. We're gonna have to connect them all nicely though. Okay, we got power, and water's easier. Just run the line right there. Okay, so we have a working train station. It's just not connected to any roads, so let's connect it to some roads. This comes to there, that goes to there, and same thing on this side, that goes to there, and that goes to there. Okay, so we have a train station, and it's connected to some roads. So hopefully we will get some trains bringing in the goods for the people. Alright, we'll do the same thing on this side just to get this out here. And let's connect that. You know, as I've been playing this game, I've started noticing the way, like, highway roads are set up in real life. And they're actually, there's a lot of them that are kind of just like this, where they got the overpass over top of it, and then just exits on both sides. So it's actually a pretty nice method. Alright, I haven't seen any trains come through yet, which is making me kind of nervous. Oh, wait, there's a train. Okay, look, and here they come. Here's the cargo. Come on in, guys. Bring the cargo stuff to the city. We definitely need it. So I wonder if these things actually are helping at all. You know, because they're expensive. I might end up destroying them. Let's see. Well, yeah, we're definitely getting cargo from it, but I want to get the trains more into the city. So I think it might actually be best if we move this to... Can't get it. I can't get it there. Yep, it's too much of a curve. I cannot fit it. How do the intersections with... Man, that train, it's just disappearing. It's not riding away or anything. It just completely disappears. So I wonder if this is not working. I don't think this is actually working, that connection. So yeah, I really need to move this. Because yeah, their trains are coming in, but then they just disappear. They can't go anywhere. So which means we can get an import, but not an export, which is fine because we need the import for sure. But let's go back to train tracks. How does the intersections work on it? Okay, we can do that. And then maybe we can kind of come off of here and go into the rest of the city. Like if we just come off, yeah, that can go up just like the... So then we can kind of just come into the city like this. But then also we can come around here this way. If I can. Let's head back down to the ground. Snake around there a little bit. Go up and over. And head back out of the city if I can. Let's go back to straight. I can see it better. That does not look like it connected right there. So I think we have to make it a little bit more of an angle. Come down. Maybe I'm going to have to move this. Coming on from, instead of that angle, we're coming in through this angle. And then come up. Back up a little bit more, I guess. Pretty tricky, but I want to get this thing around for sure. We're going to have to bring it right there. Down. Oh, then I cannot connect it there. 3 might be too much for it. I could kind of bring it around into this one, maybe. Well, no, because, I mean, the trains aren't going to be able to come that way anyway. That's way too sharp of a turn. Alright, so let's bulldoze that and kind of rethink what we're doing here. And I did not put this in a good spot, that's for sure. I don't want new land right now. Even though this would actually probably be a good spot, I want to get one over here. Oh wow, we're almost at 80,000 people. We've been upgrading a lot, at least that. How's the cargo situation doing? Still not great. Still not great, even with the train. So, instead of having this here, let's totally move it to a new location. Like, just move it down into the city more. Like right here. Or maybe right here. Okay. And then, looks like it needs water and power right there, actually. Does this thing need power? I guess not. We'll go connect it right there. Okay, and then we'll bring the train tracks, hopefully, coming from up here. Bring it all along this road. Let's make that straight. Bring it up here. And then up we go over the highway here and back down and connect it right there. Okay. So we bulldoze this. So that's a way out of the city. I gave you water. I guess I have to hit play. Alright, and then we'll have a way into the city right here. And then I can connect this coming along. That's probably really expensive, right? Yeah, it's 11 grand, which actually isn't a big deal. We've got plenty of money. But I want to lower this, I think. It's not necessary to be up like that. So yeah, let's just bring it straight up. Actually, hang on. Let's kind of restart this, I think. Come from right here. Do a little curve coming in this way. And up. Yep, there we go. That works. And then we'll kind of run it along the highway a little bit. Let's bring it out to here and then down. Up first. That's pretty crazy. I wouldn't want to ride on that. Out to there, and then we'll bring it down till we get to about here. Actually, a little bit further back than that. Bring it up and over the highway, back down. And then for right now, we'll just bring it and we'll follow the highway right here. And if we can, connect it right there, hopefully. There, that looks like a valid connection. Okay, so now the trains should be able to come through. Let's watch this guy. Pause it and follow him. Alright, we got the freight train, comes through, and then he should be able to leave. He didn't leave. Why didn't he leave? This looks connected. Maybe they just don't leave. Alright, well either way, we're getting the freight more directly into the city. How's the cargo situation? Still not good. Still not good. We don't have a lot of train options in the city, that's for sure. Well, hold on now. Now we've got a train coming in this way. These train tracks aren't one direction, right? There's two lanes. It's weird that they're just disappearing. I figured they would just continue along and go out of the city. Oh well. But if we're getting them from both directions, then that means that we're probably getting more freight, which is always good. But we still have this cargo issue, although I don't think it's as bad. Maybe? I mean, we're getting a lot of cars in, that's for sure. Although it's probably going to be causing a traffic issue here. I could always put another cargo station down somewhere else. However, this is the only train station. I mean, the only train track we have, so I feel like we're going to be getting the same amount of trains from each track either way. But yeah, we're definitely getting them from both directions now, so that helps. And they just completely vanish, which seems a little odd. I wonder if it's got something to do with this crossing situation here. Oh wait, that guy actually left. Well, that guy left, so why aren't they always leaving? Maybe it's just because they needed an import first to bother leaving. I don't know. Okay, well let's try and just add another one. How about that? We actually have a huge industry demand. What's the problem here? No more space. Oh, that's not good. Oh, did I put down a cemetery here? Why did I put down a cemetery? Okay, well, empty it. I have no idea why I put down a cemetery when I know that I need to put down... Let's slow down time a little bit, because I feel like the world is moving too fast for us while we're working on something else. We're getting other problems here. So instead of this, let's put down a crematorium, which I should have put down in the first place. They're smaller and better. Let's put that down there, and since that's emptying, it should empty into this one. Okay. Still have the cargo issue. Not enough goods to sell. You know, I'll have to look that up for next episode, see better ways of doing this. I mean, the train, it's definitely bringing in stuff. And also looks like it's exporting stuff because other cars are coming in this direction as well. But we still have the problem, so I have to look at something else. And I'll connect one. No, I might as well still put one here. Maybe if I bring this road out this way and kind of follow the road here. Get it close enough. See, it's so hard to position this. I wish you could put it down next to the train track and then add the roads, because I think that would be easier. Put that there. And then put another freight station. Train station allows tourists to travel from the city. Okay, we want one of those too, but not right now. Let's focus on the freight first. Okay, and then we can connect these pretty easily. Still doing this weird cross-section thing. I wonder if that's just so that they can turn around or something. I don't know. And, oh man, I deleted the power I had over here. Should have kept it. There, I can finagle that to make it work. And it's almost got water. Okay, so now hopefully the trains will kind of like stop here and then continue and then also stop there, or I don't know if that actually is going to help at all. But it's worth a shot. That's for sure. I may as well... Oh, these are the districts. I never actually messed with the districts yet. But yeah, let's connect this to there. And then from here to there. And I'll worry about connecting that to everywhere else. So that train didn't look like it stopped. Freight train, yeah, it's got 100% load. Transporting cargo train terminal. So I wonder if this is going to get used at all. Hard to say at the moment. I do want to put down a normal train station. Where's the best place I could put that? I'll put it right there. This is actually quite a good spot. I'm going to bulldoze down this park, though. Yeah, bulldoze that down, because that's in the spot that is the best spot for the train station. Right there. Okay, and then pause this. Bulldoze these down, coming out to about there and there. And we should be easily able to connect from here to there. And from here to there. Okay, so now we have a normal train station. So that means tourists can come and go from the city as they please. To right here, which isn't the best spot, actually, since there's no highway connected to it directly. But I could probably put this one here, and then bring the train track up to other parts of the city, and then connect it there as well, and then they can travel in between the train stations. Maybe. But either way, I think I'm just going to have to end the episode here, and I'll be looking up how to help this situation out a little bit more. Maybe there's a better, more efficient way of getting cargo than through these trains. But, either way, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. Remember to leave a like if you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.